Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, and I just loaded the game as usual and wanted for it to load so that I can calmly start casting and all in all and such, and all of a sudden I get attacked, so I had to start recording immediately. So I don't know if there are any technical issues or not. I did not have any time to look it up. I'm just thrown straight into the game, and that's completely not the start of a video I wanted to go for. But you know what, actually I'm kinda happy, because it means we are starting with an excitement right from the start. That's definitely something I can appreciate, and definitely something I'm going to go for, or whatever. Now, I started with that's what well, this is already probably start the video, just because I wanted to see how they look like, and actually I think I saw them before. Yeah, I did, didn't I? They don't look that amazing, do they? It's just this blink, 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 blink in a reddish style of particle effects. Still, nevertheless, considering the build I'm going for with my ships. Oh, camera, why you do this? I was about to see epic explosions and re-rotate around. Way to go. How it happens. Generally speaking, this camera is actually generally good. It shows you the action you're supposed to watch. Sometimes, however, you kinda want to beat it up. That's the fact of it. Anyway, wow, this start completely threw me off guard. I mean, I had like 4 topics ready to discuss with you while I had any downtime whatsoever, and I have no downtime. I started the game immediately right after there's a battle. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy about that. And was there another patch? Because the arrows are fixed. Previously you might remember that they were in weird positions, completely out of place. Now they are in the correct positions. So maybe they have been a patch that I actually missed. I'm sorry. This is actually the first time I forgot to look it up. So yeah, it's quite possible that I am on a patch. And again, seriously dude? You don't even have a fleet per se. Those are just 3 highly damaged ships. You're not going to achieve anything. I guess Croatia are really desperate because they are about to lose the homeworld. But I didn't even have time to rotate the galaxy map to look at the homeworld, so what on earth, man, cut me some slack. Anyway, I don't think their fleet is going to stand their chance for too long. I'm using Dance Warheads just because I feel like a pimp doing so. I probably could do better with Adaptive Strategy or Open Overclock, but still, it's Dust Warheads. I'm shooting the enemy with dust and kill them. Like, if this is awesome, then tell me what it is. I'm really curious to hear about that. Now, what was the sound? Oh, for a second I thought that my Mara is about to blow up, but fortunately it was just one of their ships that did blow up. Completely dominated the opponent with kinetics only. No big surprise there. As I said, the enemy ships were highly damaged, and they weren't top of the line either. So yeah. Are we done yet? Can I make an introduction to this video? Well, apparently we're not. They still have some kind of fleets left, so I'm going to kill them. Well, you know what? Why not just kill them right away? Since we might as well. We started already with this bang of an intro that we had. We might as well go on with this. I'm kinda enjoying this actually. This game might do this more often with me. I'm totally fine with that. And you're probably happy as well. You get to hear. Wait, you don't really get to hear less of my rambling because I'm talking just as much as I always am. However, you also get to see a lot of gameplay while I'm talking, and it doesn't even cost me much effort to achieve this. So I guess it's one deal by all sides, including the game, since it apparently wants to fight me for whatever reason. So yeah, after my last video, cause that was kinda low in the action, we get this. Man, I'm happy about that. Now, did I not clean up my hardware strips? I'm afraid I did not. Oh, and I didn't start my timer either. So let's just hope that epic explosions! Let's just hope that I have enough hard drive space, because if I don't, it might be problematic. AKA, I might all of a sudden end up cutting this video. At best, at worst, my computer might crash. Either way, I think the video should not get corrupted because of this. Anyway, I think we are done. Oh, and I just want us to start by apologizing for any sneezing or anything like that. Because, yeah, it is the middle of the summer. Actually, I'm not sure if this is technically a summer yet, but for me it is. The temperature is summerish, very much so. So I call it a summer. And my allergies are getting to me because I'm really heavy on the allergies part. And I'm sorry. So, it really cost me a lot to make this video. I'm just putting this out there, but I feel like I haven't done videos in 2 days, I think, or something, because not only because of the allergies, there were some other factors in the matter, but allergies were one part of this, and I really missed you guys. I want to keep posting you these videos, so... Man, I'm so sorry. So, regardless, I'm going to try my best not to sneeze or anything, pretend like everything is good and that, even though it's obviously not. So just try to provide you with a decent kind of quality cast, per se. So my hero did level up, that's to be expected, to be honest. What did I want to go for her? Well, okay, I guess the black hole ability, which is amazingly looking, is probably going to be discarded after reaching Veteran Point 4, which I would go for anyway, because after reaching Veteran Point 4 you get a free ability if you go for a different ability. I'm not sure if this made any sense. Well, it did in my mind. So I'm definitely going to go for Veteran, and I will keep going for it. Man, Team Spirit is also very, very good. I start to feel like, actually, maybe it wasn't such a great idea to go for... Actually, no, every single of those abilities I have I feel like are necessary. Maybe except... Well, ultimate defense is always good when you are in a clutch and you feel like you are in a very desperate position, you want to go for defense. That's what has... Well, I just wanted to see how they look like. I don't feel too bad about it. What is this ability? Oh, more experience bonus. Probably one of the most useless abilities I could think of. Because, quite frankly, with the limitation of 20 abilities per hero, this taking up your space could be kind of a problem. I guess maybe when you play as United Emperor with your faction trait it can be decent, other than that, probably not. It's just my opinion though. Okay, new deal proposed by Sowers. They give me titanium for cooperation. Yes! You kidding? Of course I'm into it, wow! I'm at... Oh yes, pilgrims... Excuse me. Sowers declared war on pilgrims, so it kinda... I kinda guess it means that I'm at war with them as well, which doesn't matter because I do not have any borders even near pilgrims, so that's just good for me. I kinda hope for Sowers to be alright though, because they're being very nice to me, but it seems like they're at war with many people. Already they're at war with... Well, they're only at war with pilgrims. I mean, they are kinda with Horatio as well, but first of all, Horatio are far away, second of all, they are almost dead. I give them 1 turn! Yeah, only 1 turn, I think... This time it was my drool coming out of my mouth. Kinda disgusting, I know, but anyway. I give them 1 turn and then they should be dead. So, after a running start, I have no idea where I ended up at, so let's see. Last time, okay, I'm still at peace with amoebas, nothing bugged out over here, so that's a good thing. How is the relationship? Keeping a neutral on a positive value, that's good, I guess. Could be worse. And it could be better as well, but I'll do it for now. Well, how are we going in terms of research? Because I completely forgot where are we heading. Well, we're obviously heading for a battleship class of ship. That kind of sounds ridiculous, but that's what we are going for nevertheless. So, yeah, that's kind of good, I guess. Sorry for that again. I really can. It is difficult to resist this nose. How do you call it in English? Nose thinking? Not thinking, nose... Doing thingies like this thing. I'm sorry, yeah, I just demonstrated it on purpose this time. So anyway, what was this fleet doing here? Oh yeah, I remember. I ran away just so that my hero could level up. I guess that's legit. I'll let this fleet stay here, or actually I will let it go to phase system right away, so that in the future it will be ready to invade United Empire. Actually, never mind. It will go to Volan system because I want this fleet, the secondary fleet, to attack Korana, while my main fleet will go for Muses because of Hyperion that I do not currently have and I would love to. Are we actually done here? I'm not sure. We might be. I don't remember what I did before ending my video last time. It seems like everything is good. No ships in the hangar. My tax rate approval. Well, many systems kinda hate me, which concerns me, and since I am making a lot of money anyway, I might as well decrease the tax rate. That's good. It still kind of hates me, but it's not the most productive system if you catch my drift, so I may afford this nevertheless. Another rock, or whatever I'm supposed to call it, spelled. Oh, this is good. Yeah, definitely going for that one. Uniform shielding. Thank you very much. And you know what? Since this is my wanna be home system, why not go for collaborator networks? I'm never ever going to use them probably, but I just kind of want to feel like I'm at home with this system, and I just moved my microphone away because, yeah, as you might remember, my microphone, my microphone's triangle broke like a billion years ago. So currently my microphone is standing on a pile of rubble that I pile up in front of me every time I make a video, which is kind of hilarious and kind of weird and random. But that's the way it goes, so that my microphone actually is in front of my mouth rather than just laying on the ground somewhere under my feet or something like that. I could, of course, buy a new tripod, but I'm lazy, and quite frankly, I'm not sure if I could find the second one like that, because this one came with this very microphone, and it has some unusual sizing standards, per se. I think I could find one like this, because obviously it's not unique in any shape, way or form. It is going to be a little bit more difficult than just going into your everyday store, if you catch my drift. And I'm lazy. So, yeah. My hero leveled up, man, you are doing this slowly compared to my other heroes, but that's okay, I forgive you, I'll give you more director ability. Is it wrong that whenever I level up director ability, it sounds to me more like dictator ability than director? It just feels like it, especially because it boosts your labor. It seems like there's just this guy with a whip that's forcing your people to go to work or something. I know, it might just be me. Excuse me there again, but whatever. Okay, a lot of structures have finished constructing on many multiple systems. That's nice, I guess. And the NES system still not captured. Even I can barely see it, but there actually is, like, I don't know, it's 5 pixels height and a bit more pixels wide area that is still owned by Horatio. That is annoying, but I guess I will live through it. This will just give me more time to prepare my new ship design whenever it's going to be ready. It's obviously still going to take some time, but oh well. This ship is about to be destroyed because I believe as soon as I destroy the last planet from my opponents, they are going to be completely DED dead. I think I'm ready, good to go to end this turn. I believe so, yeah. Sophons are, it seems like, winning the war with United Empire because actually, they are not technically at war, so I have no idea why they captured one of the planets. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with this, and I'm going to declare war on the United Empire myself in the near future, but for now, I'm just happy with whatever is going on. Also, I'm benefiting greatly from my alliance with Sophons, since they can propose deals with me, to me, like this cooperation agreement that I do not have the technology for yet, but since they have it, they can propose it. It's just me that I cannot. So it's really, really cool, and I really love that what is happening. Horatio finally dead, like completely dead, which is very good. I had to change the event. Amoeba are friendly with me, this is very good. Now, my hero leveled up in Everesca, that's good. I'm going to throw you into another system soon, so I guess you're going to need this Minister of Propaganda. As you might have guessed, I'm going to throw him into the Volans system, since it seems like it's going to be more valuable to me than Everesca, especially because it's right in the front lines of my future war. So let me just quit the screen because there was no reason for me to enter it. This is unassign my hero, there we go. I could do this all from my Emperor screen, but as I stated many times before, I like using the system screen more. Did I record this video? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm just paranoid, as always. And man, that system lacks some serious upgrades, and I mean, like, wow, how did they get through? Whatever. I do like the fact that they went for 3D replication planets on all of the planets. This is very good for my faction trades and all in all. This is also what allowed them to pump up such an impressive fleet in such a small amount of time with only single system. However, I do want to go for different upgrades because I kind of need dust. And I definitely need science, so that's what I'm going to go for. Other than that, obviously AI labor is going to be like the important thing to go for. Also, extreme infrastructure as well, predictive logistics as well, magnetic field generator, pretty much everything I could think of. And since this is a borderline homeworld, at least for now, it's not a home, just system, I'm going to use this more HP construction on ships, whatever thingy. Also, I do not have any tiny or small systems. I have a small asteroid belt, and that actually applies, so I'm going to go for it. And in the end, I'm going to colonize it So we have our queue queued up for next 13 turns. That's quite a lot, but that's okay by my standards. I cannot afford buying out the AI labor, but I guess we'll live through it. We'll live through with it. Also, I need to name the system. I forgot about doing this. So let me go for my book. Obviously, I put it away to make things more difficult for me. Fortunately, it was just in my hand's reach. So, page 100, where is it? Now, as I said, with Horatio, I'm going to rename the assistants because it feels like they didn't even deserve to have them, so they are mine from the get-go. But every other system I'm actually not going to rename. Every system that I'm going to conquer from now on, so this is the last time I'm naming a system. Oh, that's so sad. How am I supposed to call it in this case? Oh, obviously, I'm surprised I didn't call anything this way before. Yeah, I kinda love this empire. I really, really do. So, Calmer has been renamed to, well, Calmer, and I'm ready to declare war on United Empire, I believe. Yep, I'm pretty sure everything is in order. Let's see their relationship with Sowers. Where is United Empire? Oh, there it is. Well, they are at war with amoebas, so actually attacking them would be beneficial since it could create an alliance between me, Sowers, and amoebas, which would be amazing. I would get some penalty from cancelling this open borders treaty, but you know what? I might go for it nevertheless. Yeah, let's just declare war on them. Hi guys, I love you. By the way, I'm gonna kill you. That wasn't funny at all, but well, it just happened. So right now I'm going to send my hero immediately after one of the rewards. She should make it in one turn because of the wormhole link, that's right, and very good indeed. My secondary fleet going on as well, ASAP, that's very good indeed. Any resistance and also it can start conquering the enemy world right away. While my main fleet is going to get at the opponent's fleet, which is very, very small, but I'm going to go for manual anyway, because, well, this video is already action-packed, so might as well keep it this way, if you know what I mean. Obviously you do, because it's not that spaceship kind of logic. Look, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, I know I'm stupid, but some of you enjoy this, so that's why I'm making videos. Actually, I'm making them mostly to... Actually, why am I making videos for YouTube? I never really thought about that. I just sort of did. That's an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, why am I making this video? I don't know, but I'm going to keep doing so because I like it, actually. I mean, it's obvious that I do this because I like it, but why do I like it? Is it because of the feedback? Well, probably not, because it's usually negative. And there's not a lot of it anyway. Do I do this because... Why do I have no idea. I like it anyway, so that's all that matters by my standards, so I'm not going to think too much about it anyway. The enemy has only 2 ships, but we are going to see what the technology is, and I see a lot of rockets. This actually might be a problem. I don't think I have that much of a rocket defense, and it might be the case that the enemy has only rockets installed. I didn't see that many kinetics fire from front of ships. It does seem like my ships managed to survive this without any damage, but those were only 2 very weak ships that the enemy had, so there was no surprise there that I managed to stay alive. But I do want to see what technology the enemy is going for, definitely, so let me just check this out. There are 2 different kinds of ships. One of them missiles and flag only, the other missile flag only. Good to know, so I should prepare for that in the future. I'm going to have to face with a lot of missile firepower, which is always scary to deal with. However, my hero is especially well equipped to fight this, simply because of her tactician ability that I already stated. Why is it so awesome? Going for the veteran 3. And wait a minute, she actually has... Oh, never mind, it's emergency shelter. The ability that may be overpowered, maybe not, I'm not sure about, but I'm definitely not going for it, so there we go. Because I don't like it. Even if it's OP. Anything else I can do this turn? I don't think so. I'm just about to finish researching... Wait, what? What am I researching anyway? Oh, that thing. Okay, that changes stuff quite a lot. Maybe I can boost my technological advancement by cutting a deal with Sowers, actually. They should love me quite a lot. How much do they love me? Warm and increasing, this is very good. Cooperation agreement also is benefiting both of us. So let's see, what technology do they possess that I could use? Acid isotopes, that's pretty dull. Advanced swap gravitics, nope. depleted a sort of snob, so revivification. I could use it, but I would have to spend something on this, and it doesn't feel like it's that beneficial to me anyway, so I'm going to resist, to be honest, for now. And I think I'm ready to end this turn pretty much. It's not like there's much else waiting for me right now. Yeah, I did a lot in this turn, I feel like, so that's good. And again, right now, and woo! You know what, how I wanted to start this video? I wanted to starting it by saying how much I hate myself in the way I spend my money, because I'm pretty horrible in terms of that, because I always try to not spend any money whatsoever, because I kinda love having money and hate not having it, like even more so than most people do. And yeah, so I tend to not spend it on things that I really would love to have, or that are really important for me, and so on and so forth. You gotta be joking. No way. And on the other side, I kinda spend my money on things that I could live without. I'm going to give you an example in just a second, just to want to see if I can boost anything, any production in commerce, specifically AI labor, but no, I still don't have enough money for this, aka dust. So I'm going to resist. The enemy is going to collapse without any kind of even a doubt. I'm going to auto-resolve this because this is not going to be too exciting, probably. And anything else I wanted to discuss? Yeah, I was about to, in the middle of explaining something, right, I remember now. So I can't understand right now because there's not much happening, since the Empire is so poorly being double-fronted by many factions right now, so they are probably going to die. They're doing quite decent, don't get me wrong, this part 3 got them up on their feet, but still, they're surrounded by enemies, so they have no chance of surviving, in my honest opinion. Now, the thing I just recently spent my money is a game that I have been keeping my eye on for quite a long time. It's called Analog, I Hate Story. Now, you might say, well, if it is a game that you wanted to buy for a long time, then it's probably nothing bad in the fact that you bought it, even if you have money problems, which I do. But, well, the thing is, I know nothing about this game, other than the fact that its title, below its, on its main artwork, right, the one on Steam, below its title, it says Analog, a hate story, except that Analog is here written in Hangul, a Korean written language. You know what this means, right? It means that I had to buy it simply because of this very reason that it has a Hangul font on the front of it. That's it. That's my only explanation on why I just recently bought this game. And also it's on sale, so that's the second one why I stopped resisting myself. But yeah, I know that. But anyway, it just shows you the kind of person I am. Anything in any way related to Korea, I'm going to buy it. That's just how it goes. And I just kind of hope it's going to be a game I'm going to like. I think there is a chance for it. I mean, I almost didn't have any look at it whatsoever. But, you know, it has Hangul, so it has to be a game I like. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, but still, that's my only reasoning, and I hope I'm not going to hate myself too much because of buying this game. It might be amazing, don't get me wrong. And it is in space, so it's going to be... Hello, the enemy attacked my weaker fleet, which is a wise decision by them, and it might cost me in the long run, especially since my ships are badly damaged because of the escape maneuver I performed last time. Also, this is the trade-off. When you are escaping, your ships suffer some significant amount of damage, apparently, so you shouldn't be too trigger happy with clicking on that escape button. For example, right now I feel like kinda tempted to do an offensive retreat, but I do also want to hold the system, so instead I am going to go for barrier in my first turn. Second turn I'm going to try and repair any damage I can, and then I will go for barrier yet again, I believe. Oh no, actually magnetic field. No, they have... never mind. I should have gone for camouflage, they have rockets mainly. No! Wait a minute, they don't have rockets, they have kinetics. Okay, so it's going to be a problem. United Empire has a vaguely different, versatile fleet. It seems like some of the ships have missiles only, some of the ships have kinetics only. So there we go, it's actually a good thing that my ships are versatile, because this might mean that I'll be able to survive this, whereas otherwise I wouldn't be not. For example, I would go for oil and rocket defense, and right now be obliterated by the kinetics. The fact that I didn't go for it probably saved my fleet right there, though I still might actually lose this battle. As you can see, I'm doing quite a substantial damage on the opponent's ship. One of them might go down with the salvo. No, it doesn't. Well, actually, 2 of them did go down. 3 of them did go down, and 2 are badly damaged. I think I'm going to win this after all, but it was a little bit closer than I would like, to be honest. Now, fortunately, it seems like it probably what mostly saved this me was the barrier I went for in my first turn. If I went for something different, like per se camouflage, even though it would be logical from that point of that point in time, it might have costed me a ship, and now it didn't. So I think it's all good and dandy at this point. I did win without any casualties. My ships are still badly damaged, but they are all still alive and kicking, and this is all I care about. So this is very good by my standards, at least. Now another fleet coming in close, hot or whatever, onto my main fleet. However, this time they have less firepower. What is the main weapons? Kinetic and deflect. So I should go to town and wait a minute. Kinetic deflect on some of the ships. The other have missiles. So that's kind of interesting. Unit Emperor really does some interesting stuff. Some of the ships are outfitted with kinetics only, while the others are outfitted with missile only. In that case, I am going to go for ultimate defense all the way. Except maybe before ending, and I will go for less weapons. No, I don't think this will be necessary, to be honest. We will see how it goes. I will start with ultimate defense, definitely, since neither of my other abilities would be helpful aside from barrier, and ultimate defense is obviously way better than barrier, especially when I have ships outfitted in the way they are right now. So right now, as I can see, we both are going to town with the amount of firepower that we are trying to bring down onto the enemy. I did lose a single ship already. The enemy did lose 4, however. So I think I'm doing this way better than my opponent is. The enemy did go for weapon overclock to boost the damage even more significantly than they did in the past. However, with my ultimate defense, I think I should be more or less safe, especially since the enemy should not have as many missiles as they had in the past. I can see only a single missile ship remaining, and it probably already fired their missiles. So I think I should be good to go. I might lose another destroyer, but probably nothing more than that. And it looks like I did not indeed lose any more ships. So I lost 1, still have a relatively big fleet, with all of my morals mostly intact, I believe, so I'm not too afraid of any more of enemy attacks. Still, the enemy has been kind of vicious in terms of how they want to deal with me, and even more battles. Wow, this is going to be a very exciting video. I think I know how I'm going to call my to name my previous one that I still did not upload, because yesterday I kinda did come back at home at something around 2 AM, and I was kinda too tired to even bother about turning my computer on and uploading any videos. So that's one of my reasons for that. I'm sorry. The ultimate defense, yeah, I forgot what the fleet is. It looks like, yeah, it's mixed again. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, I will keep going for ultimate defense. It does cost me dust, but in return I can count on one of my ships not being destroyed, and this is semi-important. If, however, I do not deal as much damage as I would like to in this turn, then I will go for dust warheads in the medium range phase, but it doesn't seem to be the case since I'm obliterating the enemy fleet at the cost of 2 of my own ships. So it seems like ultimate defense is really the way to go, because the enemy's rockets are indeed going to town with my ships. So yeah, I kinda am wondering if camouflage would have been better than ultimate defense, but I don't really think so. Actually, you know what? After this battle, I'll check this out straight away to see if camouflage would actually be better. It might be that I'm just a dummy, as usual, but maybe not. We will see in a moment. So anyway, the reason why I came home so late is because yesterday I was dragged pretty much by force. Okay, somebody bought me the ticket, and it would be rude to sell it out again. Man, give me a break. No, actually, it is kind of enjoyable. Let's just keep fighting to death. What weapons do you have this time? Missiles, more missiles, more missiles. Missiles all the way across the sky. That's good. I know I don't have to go care about kinetics. Means that probably camouflage will be more effective. Let's just make sure. 40% boost on anti-missiles. That's definitely better. So I'm going to go for it twice and end up with non-repair systems as I did so far in my previous engagements on around the system. So anyway, yesterday though, I was kind of dragged, as I said, to a match on Euro 2012, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, between Germany and Italy. This was the second semi-final and the last match that held its place in Poland and in Warsaw as well, because obviously Warsaw is in Poland. And oh, did I lose Malar or did I lose a destroyer? I want to know this straight away. A destroyer, good, that's something. Wait a minute, maybe it was a Malar. I can't see from this angle. I kept seeing 2 Malars, but I don't know what's the first ship behind them. Ah, it's gonna try with me. Actually, I have 4 ships. Wait a minute. Whatever. It actually does seem like the enemy is dealing a decent amount of damage to me, while I'm doing not so great on dealing damage to the enemy. So maybe camouflage didn't protect me as much as I wanted it to protect me, but it did decrease the damage output from my ship. So I will not go for it again in the future, because I do want my kinetics to actually be able and go to town with the enemy. And this time they did not, because of the camouflage card that decreases the kinetics damage, obviously. Still, this amount of rockets is kinda scary, wow! Don't you dare, don't you dare! Wait, where are my ships? They're here, they are! Only 3 ships remaining. I'm curious to see what they are. I can see my destroyer being blown up, I see 2 Maras. I don't see the first ship anywhere near, maybe it covered out. Let's see it already. Can I finally look at my fleet? Yes, I can, thank you. Okay, all of my Malars are still pretty much alive. They are very highly leveled up, which is very good. By my standards, it's actually amazing. All of the battles won. This is also kind of unsuspected, if I have to be honest, because the enemy did have an advantage. The only reason I won this, if you are curious, is the fact that the enemy does not have the command points, upgrade on the fleets. As you have seen, the enemy could only throw, what was it, 7 ships at a time at me. Well, I could, if I had the same class of them, throw in 11 ships at a time. And this really did help me out, because if they could combine their fleets into a bigger fleet with 11 ships instead of 7 in a single one of them, then they will probably do way better than they did. That's why command point upgrades are so important. You cannot overestimate their importance whatsoever. So let me keep upgrading my hero, and there it is, Cyber Skill, a very useful skill to have, since it allows you to get one for free. Now, no, I don't want to go for hyper-driven. Man, I want to go for everything actually, but I still cannot see the graviton beam or whatever this ability is called. What I need to have to unlock it? Man, this is driving me crazy. I want to have it, but I don't know what I need to have it. I will try to go for inside informant and, oh man, even more stuff. Beam Surge. Critical laser. I have never seen this ability. Oh man, I want to see it. I don't have any lasers, but I just want to see this ability so desperately. I'm going to go for it, even though it's probably a bad idea. And this is my trash can. Give me a second. I need to pick this up. I'm behind my monitor. You probably cannot hear me, but I'm talking nevertheless. There we go. I picked up my trash can. I have this fetish that whenever I'm video casting, I always lay down my foot on top of a trash can. No idea why. It isn't even comfortable at all. It actually stops my blood from flowing into my feet, onto my feet, because it's kind of sharp. You can cut yourself on this trash can, but I keep doing this nevertheless. I have no idea why. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Anyway, are we done yet with this turn? I'm the last one to complain, but still, it was amazing and scary. And you know what? I will finish researching battleship and go for another barrack shielding right after that. Actually, a curious story. When I have been in endless space for the first time, I was playing a Shisho. And actually I never realized that there is a cruiser type of ship. I mean, literally, I already had Hey, give me a moment. I already had discovered the dreadnought technology, and only then I was like, hey, what is this? Oh, it's a cruising ship. Maybe it's fabulous. It wasn't. It really wasn't. So I was kind of disappointed. I was supposed to get it earlier on. Anyway, that's what I'm going to go for. I am going to finish researching my battleship, or whatever it's called, but I'm never actually probably going to construct any of them. Maybe one or two, just for kicks, for my secondary fleet. But other than that, I'll focus on dreadnoughts, because dreadnoughts be dreadnoughts. Anything else I can do? Do I have any more money for air labor research? Yes, indeed. Research. Production, rather. Extreme infrastructure? Yes, I can boost that one too, and it doesn't cost me too much, but I will not boost anything else, because I am already running low on money. And, whoa! Those people kinda hate me on every single front. But why people on NAFO hate me like that? That's surprising. Hey, peoples, why do you hate me so much? This is good. This is a really good upgrade for borderline worlds, but... Oh! That would be the reason. Meteor strikes are not the best way to win your people's affection, if you know what I mean. However, I can remove this. Yes, indeed. Yes, sorry, I can. Also, it's large gas hydrogen. What loves hydrogen? Probably a temporal finance, but since I don't have this at the stage yet, I'll go for 3D replication plants instead. Alright, that's good. I think I'm ready to end this turn now. Okay. So anyway, yesterday's match. I mean, I'm not a fan of soccer at all. Football, whatever you wanna call it. At all, to be honest. So I kind of felt out of place. The stadium was indeed kind of awesome. I know we can be proud of it as Polish people, and especially me, as I was born in Warsaw and the stadium is built in Warsaw, and it really looks amazing. It is amazing. It has really good acoustics as well, so I can imagine that having a concert there would be just so stellar and amazing. And I just drew it all over my keyboard again. So anyway, the enemy ship, what do they have? Kinetics. Missiles and kinetics, and I couldn't look it up, but it seems like the enemy has a bit of everything, so I am going to ultimate defense. Beam research, completely useless for me right now, but as I said, I just want to see how it looks like in the future, so I thought I would go for it anyway. Stupid thing by me, because you should never go for too many dust abilities on here, because you're never going to be able to use them all. And yeah, and I kinda did go for them. Hey, I'm so bad at this game. So, going back to this match, I also kind of felt kind of lonely on it, because first of all, nobody was coming on this match with me. I mean, this was the most rude thing that you could possibly imagine. Somebody giving you the ticket and saying, well, you have to go alone because I'm not going. Seriously? Yeah. Anyway, let's not think too much about it. Anyway, to make things even worse, I apparently for some reason ended up in a sector that was devoted to hoping for Italy to win. And out of all people in the sector, I and I think 3 more viewers were voting for Germany. And those other 3 were so far away from me. I could not relate to them in any way, shape or form. And I really felt out of place. I mean, for example, whenever Italy got a goal, everybody around me was like, yay, so cool! And I was like, yeah, well, cool. And I was just sitting there miserably. And when finally Germany got their first goal, I was like, yay! And started jumping around there, looking around me, and everyone was just looking at me with some kind of threat in their eyes. And it was like, okay, I should get out of here right now. Seriously, you're gonna waste my time? No way. No way, buddy. Okay, so anyway, yeah. In case you're wondering why I was voting for Germany and not Italy, well, first of all, it's not really your business. No, but what is this here? I don't see it. Oh, well. Anyway. Actually, wait a minute. That's a big fleet. Missiles and more missiles, but I'm going to go for ultimate defense anyway, because I am kind of relying on kinetics, and going for camouflage would take it away from me. Okay, this is just a generic hero. So anyway, ultimate defense all the way across the sky. Ended up with repair systems, because I really do need to keep this fleet alive. If I lose it, the integrity of my home front is going to break. The enemy will start invading on my systems, and this will be bad because it would be quite a hassle to try and stop them, if you catch my drift. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And I keep trying to go back to this match. Oh yeah, the reason why I was voting for Germany, quite honest, since I don't really care about football and all of those, I do not care about the teams and all of this. But I do care about the fact that I have no friends whatsoever in Italy, and I do have quite a lot of friends in Germany, good friends on top of that. And my auntie, even though she's technically not my auntie, but I call her that, and she is like my auntie to me, is also from Germany. And there's just so many people in Germany that I really like, so I obviously had to vote for Germany to win. And that's my reasoning in a nutshell. So, going back to the game and away from my nonsense babbling, seems like the enemy is going for Dust Barrier. Wow, that hero is actually quite well leveled up. If he has this ability, it's going to allow him to take quite a lot of punishment. He did lose a ship nevertheless though. All my ships are still standing as well, so I guess my manas are still doing decent. Yes, my defenses are still holding on. And I want this to be the last fleet I will have to fight in this turn, because, as you may have heard, my Bieber has stood on quite a long time ago, and I should end this video by now, and I did it because I cannot end this in the middle of a fight, and another fight again. Game! I need to finish my video, and I don't want to save it in the middle of a fight. Okay, I will have some trouble naming this video. I mean, where on earth was this? How? I need to make this give it some kind of witty name. I mean, comparing it to some, I don't know. I already used the Battle for Thermopylae, or whatever it's called in English, reference in the past. Even though right now it would fit so much better. I mean, I have 3 ships, clear reference to 300, fighting against countless enemy fleets is just incredible. You know what? Bullshit, I just used the same title over again, because really, it does feel like this battle a lot. Hell, I can call it Polish Battle for Thermopylae, because yes, there was actually a Polish Battle for Thermopylae, and not that Thermopylae, another Thermopylae. It wasn't actually called Thermopylae, but every historian ended up calling it a Battle for Thermopylae, because yeah, it kind of was the same. We did get killed in the end as well, but well, it was a valiant effort, as some would say, so they ended up calling it this way. Whatever, I'm just bowing around because I kinda... the only thing that is on top of my mind right now is not, am I going to win this battle? Am I going to destroy the enemy ships? Are my ships going to survive? No. The only thing I think about is, will I be able to finish up this video without a need to split it into parts? So that's kind of mind-boggling me right now. Even though my encoding device has been behaving quite strangely, because recently I did upload this video that had 49 minutes length, and my encoding software should crash, because it doesn't support anything longer than 40 minutes. It did crash. How did that happen? I have no idea. So I think my encoding software has a mind of its own. Nevertheless, whatever, I'm just happy that it didn't crash and didn't force me to split the video into 2 parts. And they were really decent. My maras are, well, the HP is being taken down slowly but surely. Sooner or later I will actually start losing them. But for now they are holding on, and that's very good. Draws, victories, hero level up. Let's level up before the end of this video. What should I go for? Inside format 2? Team Spirit 1? Dust Wielder 1? So many abilities I want to go for. Let's go for inside format. I kind of was hoping that it would allow me to get the skeleton well. Apparently not, it only gives you inside ability, which is very cool, don't get me wrong, but I will try to go for Team Spirit next time. Maybe it will give me the Graviton Well ability. I should really learn those abilities by heart so that I don't have those problems in the future. But you know me, I'm a bad caster. Titanium for Satellite, eh? How much titanium do I have? 5. That's a deal. That I'm going to take any day of the week. Now, apparent atmospherics are ready. You know what? Let's just minimize it and save this game. And while I'm saving it, I will say my outro. It was PANCZASU and Mighty Mix Spammer. If you enjoyed my video cast, which probably was one of my better video casts, it was still pretty bad, but one of my better ones, then please like it and subscribe to my channel. Always, I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to leave a comment because I really love reading those comments, even though sometimes I end up crying in a corner because of them. It's a risk I have to take. I'm kinda this kind of person. I read all of comments anyway. So yeah, please do leave a comment. Thank you for watching and I'll see you online.